So our son's name is Christopher. He was born at 24 weeks, 4 days, very prematurely. He had a twin brother by the name of Jacob. They were not expecting Christopher to survive. The doctors had figured that Jacob would be coming home and that Christopher would not. About day 9, Jacob started showing signs of being sick. It was a bacterial infection that there was no hope for. There were no antibiotics that would help. Premature baby that young, there was no hope. We held out hope, but at 11 days he passed away. The day after Jacob passed away, Christopher...
He started just coming off all the machines and he was doing so well.
And you could almost feel Jacob in the room, guiding his brother to survive. This little boy who was just so sick suddenly started responding.
And here's Christopher kicking his little legs. He's such a big boy now.
There's no way that we were going to leave Christopher's side. Now, we had been anticipating the birth of twins and we had been saving quite a bit and we were well prepared for it, but not for them to be born at 24 weeks. What do? We have to pay bills. Something's got to give. We can't stay by his side every single day and not work, and we didn't know what to do.
So at that time, we were able to speak with a social worker at the hospital, and that was Carla. Carla had suggested IACKids to us, and she introduced us to Joelle
and
Caitlin.
Upon meeting Caitlin and just talking to Caitlin, I mean, she was just so outgoing, and Joelle was just so funny. And they immediately put us at ease and reassured us that everything was going to be okay. You know, at that time, we can't say that we even thought things were going to be okay because we didn't know what to do. So they told us how they were going to assist us. They had us gather our bills, like our basic bills, our electricity and rent and any car payments, insurances, stuff like that, even health insurance at the time. And they offered to take that burden off of us, which was huge, because that meant that we could be with Christopher.
Right.
We knew that the only way to get Christopher home and through this was to be by his side. IAC gave us the greatest gift anybody could ever receive, and that was the gift of time. They gave us something nobody else could, the time with our son, the time to make sure that we could get him home healthy. And we accomplished that with their help.
We did accomplish that.
And the support wasn't just financial. IACKids was there in moral support and emotional support. There were days that I would call Caitlin in tears for whatever reason, whatever was happening, and she would talk me off the ledge, and then she'd make me laugh and reassure everything was fine. And she would come over and see Christopher. They were just amazing. They did help us out quite a bit after he came home. He was on an NG tube. He had therapies left and right. Only one of us could work because somebody had to stay home to make sure that the therapies were happening. Lisa was trying to work full time. One paycheck wasn't enough to cover bills. We were trying, and they stepped in and covered those bills for us. And that really brought some peace to our household to be able to concentrate on Christopher and make sure that he was thriving, make sure that he had the things that he needed, and the thing that he needed most was his parents.
They helped us out so much that we can give him that love and we can give him that bonding that a lot of parents don't get to have with their children.
And that seriously is a gift in itself. You know, at 4 years, they're still involved because they're part of our family. We always invite them to the birthday parties. They always come. He's grown up with them and he knows them. And they know us. And it's not just about that financial support. It's really about that integration into your family and that emotional support and the friendship that comes with that. We're so excited to see all the different families that they're assisting and they're helping because we know that they're getting the kind of gift that we got. We relish Christopher in every possible way, and we're so grateful to IACKids for what they've done for us and continue to do for us.
We'll always be grateful.
Yeah, they're definitely there forever.
Right.